Okay, it's a very responsible job. If we're putting ourselves out there to assess people, okay, you have to think about that. You might want to take the cuts and have a look at their game individually. But that's our psych work for the week. We're thinking about how we can give back to the team, and we're thinking about how we actually can have honest assessments and appraisals and discussion with each other. Because I'll tell you right now, we haven't got that. We are too nice, and thank you for those people that came up and said you hit that on the head when you said we're too nice, because we are. All right? It's great in one way, but unless we're honest with each other, we're not going to be able to drive that bar up to the people who've got those prime movers in their team that are bad cops. All right, so this has been a process that's been really successful for us before, but as I said, it only works if people are direct and honest and that you're accurate. And don't fluff around. If you haven't got anything to say, come and see me, because I've got something on everyone. I see all of it, and I hear comments back from other people as well, so I might be able to suggest things. Has anyone got that? Oh, Beck's got that one. All right, so we will do this Wednesday in communications before the start of training. So please take the time tonight or tomorrow or Wednesday during the day and make sure that's done. It doesn't have to be an essay. If you can only think of one thing, but it's a really powerful thing, that's fantastic. But remember, the more feedback you get, the more helpful it is to you. So do take the time for your teammates. Yep, Beck, can you chuck that over? Thanks. Okay, second thing I want to talk about, and the two things that really disappointed me personally on the weekend, and I know that you're all disappointed, is hardness and passion. Okay, we're going to go through the error log in a minute, but to be the silver medalists in a 2-horse race where the other team was harder than us and the other team had more passion, it's against our mission statement, guys. I think we've got the word passion in our mission statement, have we not? Okay, hardness isn't in there, but that's something that is generally understood by this whole group. All right, I don't want to ever have another quarter where we're not the hardest team and we're not the most passionate team. Okay, if we're going to go down, we go down kicking and screaming and taking people with us. We don't just, you know, we were 6 up and then we were 13 down. That's just not on. All right, someone had to do something to put the brakes on, throw the anchor out, bring it all around. Someone had to be bad cop, and we didn't have a bad cop. Okay, starts with the leadership group, but it doesn't exclusively mean them. Maddie, proud if you see something, you bring everyone and you start pointing fingers and pointing people in the chest and bring them into line, and the whole team will thank you if we win the game, because people respect you. All right, and you've all got respect for each other, so you just need to do it. If you're thinking about it, you're not doing it, then you've failed. All right, if you think about it, you just got to do it. Err on the side of doing too much, because we're practicing this behaviour. Is everyone good with that? Okay, enough said. No more talk of finals. We're not there yet. So I don't want to hear any more media interviews talk about when we get to finals or on the way to the finals. F word is banned. Think about how much you're on social media. There's a very high relationship between people who are on that too much and where your head is at on match day. If that's you, enough said. No more talk of how well we get on, because actually it's a curse. At the moment, it is our biggest enemy because we're not being hard enough on each other, okay? It's terrific and we've worked really hard to get that dynamic in place, but it stops now, okay? We focus on being honest with each other rather than how well we all get on. Technical work is going to take the place of fast twitch session. Okay, we just haven't got it at the moment with our fundamentals. So Thursday mornings are going to be about technical work. We haven't quite worked out the timings of that yet. It'll be similar to fast twitch, but in previous years we've just done one fast twitch session all year, so we probably need to cut that back and really knuckle down to the main thing that leaders came up with was catching the ball with 2 hands and snatching it in. We're just losing too much ball because we're not committing, we're not putting our bodies on the line, and we're not snatching it in with 2 hands.